Welcome back to another edition of the Chocolate City Sports Break. I'm your host, Sonny C. This game this Sunday against the Cleveland Browns. As you know, the Washington football team will travel to Cleveland to face the Browns. I believe the mindset in Cleveland is that this game against the Washington football team will be their get well game. And if they're thinking that, then I think they're already making a mistake. I'm still not that impressed with Baker Mayfield. I know he has talent, but he makes bad decisions, and he plays a lot of hero ball. Now, he has weapons, Jarvis Landry, and of course, Odell Beckham Jr. at his disposal. He has the running back, Mr. Hunt, and you have Chubbs. So they have a dynamic running backs. They have dynamic pass catchers. They have a quarterback who seems to be a little bit more erratic at this particular time. I think they're thinking this is a get well game. I think they're thinking this is a game that we got. All we have to do is pretty much show up, for reasons that they want to think. And if they do that, I would suggest they don't, because the Washington defensive line is going to be on the quarterback hunt this weekend. I think they was cautious against Kyler Murray. I think they kind of played their, stay within their run lanes to try to keep Kyler Murray in the pocket. It wasn't that successful. As you know, Kyler Murray kind of dazzled them on 2 touchdown runs. I think our safety play had to be a little better. As you know, there was a blown coverage I believe that was on Landon Collins. However, he did, being the great player that he did make it up and got an interception. We failed to take advantage of that. The key play there, we got in the red zone near the 5-yard line, or a little to the 3-yard line, I believe. However, Morgan Moses got called for a holding call, which put us back. And those holding calls in the red zone can be detrimental to your efforts in scoring a touchdown. So we had to kick a field goal at that particular time. So focusing on this week, once again, Cleveland Browns. You got Myles Garrett on the defensive end. You got Denzel Ward, which would be an interesting matchup with Terry McLaurin. As you know, they both went to Ohio State. They battled plenty of times, I'm sure, in practice in those spring games. So it's going to be an interesting matchup there. I'm looking forward to that matchup between those two guys. Also, you have, like I said, Baker Mayfield. He's erratic at this point of his career. He had a pleasant rookie season, but so far he's had all these weapons around him. His quarterback play has been inconsistent. Now he's on his 3rd coach, so that has a lot to do with it as well. I've seen Baker Mayfield play in college. I know he's a talent. I know a lot of people tend to kind of, poke him a little bit, saying that he's not that good. I just can't see all the experts in the NFL being wrong about that. He went number 1 for a reason. He showed that in his rookie season. If you tailor your game plan around him, I think he would thrive and be successful. So this is going to be a dangerous matchup for the Washington football team. Make no mistake about it. I'm looking for our defense to rise up a little bit. I'm thinking they're going to get a little bit more pressure. They got to get some hits on Baker Mayfield, make him nervous. His footwork is not the best either, as well as Dwayne Haskins' footwork. Both of their technique and mechanics at this point needs to be improved greatly going forward in their career in order for them to be successful. I see too many times that Dwayne Haskins is throwing off his back foot. He's just using all arm. His passes are sailing over their targets. He's throwing them at their feet. You just can't have this on this level up here, not in the NFL. You have to get better. That takes repetitions. That takes discipline. I'm sure Coach Zampese will get him right, will get his techniques a little bit more sound, as well as Baker Mayfield. He another one. He just doesn't have the footwork in sync with his play right now. They're rolling him out the pocket, which is good, but it can be dangerous as far as the Washington's defense. So they're going to have to be disciplined and keep him funneled in, and then hoping one of our talented defensive linemen can put hands on him and get him to the ground. My concern, again, with Cleveland is their running attack. They have a two-head monster, Kareem Hunt, and they have Chubbs. These guys are dynamic within themselves, and they can wear you out, especially in that fourth quarter when you need the ball back. Can we get off the field on third downs? That was a problem last week, and I'm sure Jack Del Rio will address that issue, but it is an issue. We have to get off the field on third downs. It's been an issue for a long time. We also have to cover these tight ends. We were hurt a little bit by Sunday, but there was a lot more improvement. But as you know, the Cardinals' tight ends are not nearly as dynamic as Zach Ertz and Goddard for Philadelphia. So we just have to maintain, get a little tighten up on our tight end coverage. I think our linebackers are playing pretty well at this particular point. Darby, the cornerback, is playing exceptional at this particular point. That was a tough challenge going up against DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, this guy's all pro. He doesn't miss many balls. He did drop one, which is rare for him. And you have the wily veteran in Larry Fitzgerald. So that is a tall task for anyone, let alone an inexperienced secondary as we are right now. But we are getting better. We are getting better. We are getting better. So the thing is now is that our focus will have to be on Baker Mayfield. Getting him frustrated, not getting, staying disciplined, and keeping him funneled in the pocket will be the number one task for our defense. And offense, I like our running backs. I think our running backs are dynamic. I think we need to get them the ball more, get them out in the passing game, get them out in space, because that's where they're more dynamic at. But J.D. McKissick and Antonio Gibson are going to be special, folks. I see it. Antonio Gibson in the box, in the trenches, he has moves that are just, you can't teach. He's just talented like that. And J.D. McKissick is averaging over 5 yards a carry. So this is going to be something for the Washington football team going forward with Cleveland Browns. Let's get right. Let's get this victory. It's going to be hard for it. They're on the road. Cleveland will have fans there. So they're on the road. This will be interesting to see how we react to the fans that are there. But let's root the team on, and I'll try to come back later today for a wrap up as far as injury reports. And I just want to take a moment to say my condolences to the Gale Sayers family. He passed away. He was 77 years old. The great Gale Sayers. That's it for me. Thank you for watching this edition of the Chocolate City Sports Break, and we will see you later on today. Thank you for watching.